How to do this in Excel in 9 seconds. If you're still manually dragging to create number series in Excel, this one's for you. Let's say you need to create a number series up to 10,000. Instead of dragging the fill handle, which can be slow and tedious, just type the number 1 in the first cell, where you want your series to begin. Then, press Alt-H-F-I-S to open the series dialog box. In the dialog, select columns under Series In to define the direction. Set the step value to 1 and the stop value to 10,000. Finally, click OK. And Excel will instantly generate the entire series for you. That's it. Follow for more. Stop manually copying your data like this in Excel. Do this instead. Start by typing the VStack function. Then select the first set of data you want to combine, followed by a comma, and then select the second set of data. Hit Enter, and your data will be stacked vertically. To align data next to each other, type the hstack function. Then select the first set of data, followed by a comma, and then select the second set of data. Hit Enter, and your data will appear aligned in one row. Make sure to follow for more Excel tips. Want to add checkboxes to your Excel sheet like this? Here's how. Go to the Developer tab, click Insert, and select the checkbox icon, then place the checkbox in a cell. Next, right-click the checkbox, click Edit Text, and delete the text so only the box remains. Now, drag the fill handle down to duplicate your checkboxes, as needed. Make sure to follow for more Excel tips. Want to add a picture inside a comment in Excel? Like this. Let's start. Right-click on the cell and click Insert Comment, delete name, go to Border and right-click and Format Comment. Go to the Colors and Lines tab and click the Fill drop-down and select Fill Effects. Choose Picture and select Picture from Computer. Done. Your picture is now inside the comment. Try it now and make your Excel sheets more interactive. Like and follow for more Excel tips. Don't manually format the data like a school days. Instead, do this. Click on the data cell and press Alt-O-A and select your table design and hit OK. That's it. Make interactive table using this method. Stop typing out dates one by one. Here's a faster way. First, enter just one date in the first cell. Now, right-click on the fill handle, drag it down, and let go. You'll see multiple options to choose from. For this example, I'm going to click Fill Weekdays. This lets you quickly fill in dates, without typing them manually. Make sure to follow for more Excel tips. Here are 3 Excel shortcuts to organize your data faster. First, click on a cell and press Ctrl:/. To insert today's date. Next, to add borders around your selection, press Ctrl-Shift and ampersand. And lastly, just hit Shift F2 if you need to leave a quick note in your cell. Make sure to follow for more Excel tips. Are you manually finding the highest, lowest, and average values in Excel like this? Here's how to speed things up. First, highlight the column with your numbers. Then, on the Home tab, click the drop-down arrow next to AutoSum. From there, select Max to instantly get the highest value. Next, do the same, but choose Min to find the lowest value. And finally, pick Average to calculate the average. Make sure to follow for more Excel tips. Stop summing your data like this. Here's a better way. Start by typing the SUMIF function into an empty cell. Then, select your range where Excel will look for the match, then a comma. Next, enter the criteria you want to sum. You can type it directly in quotes, like in this example where I'll use apples. Or reference an empty cell where you can later type the item name you want to sum, then a comma. After that, select the range containing the values to add, hit Enter, and you're done. Now, just change that empty cell to any item to get the sum of your data. Make sure to follow for more Excel tips. Want to group dates into weeks starting from day 1? Here's a simple trick. Extracts the day from the date. Divides by 7 to form weeks. Rounds up to get the week number. Now you can categorize dates into weeks easily. Like and follow for more Excel hacks. Here are 2 copy and paste shortcuts in Excel to remember. First, to paste values only, copy your data using Ctrl+C. Click a cell, then press Ctrl+Shift+V. This pastes just the raw data. Now with the same data still copied, click another cell, press Ctrl+Alt+V, and select Transpose. It's perfect for quickly flipping your data layout from rows to columns. Make sure to follow for more Excel tips. Stop copying and pasting columns like this. Here's a faster way. Imagine you have a big data set, but you only need a few columns. Instead of manually selecting, type choose cols. Add your data range, then a comma followed by the columns you need, like 2, 4, and 7, and hit enter. Plus, it updates dynamically. Any changes in the original data are automatically reflected. Make sure to follow for more Excel tips. You need a quick way to find data in Excel? Here's how to do it. Start by typing the XLOOKUP function, select the value you want to find, then add a comma. Next, choose the search range, add another comma, and select the result range. Press enter and you're done. XLOOKUP works in any direction, like in this example, where the product code retrieves both the item name on the left and customer ID on the right. Make sure to follow for more Excel tips. Are you tired of manually removing parts of your text in Excel? Here's a faster way. First, type an equal sign and enter the text before function. Then click the cell containing the text you want to modify, followed by a comma, and type your delimiter inside 2 quotation marks. This is the character that separates what you want to keep from what you want to remove, like a hyphen. Hit enter and Excel will instantly extract everything before the delimiter. Copy it down and you're done. Make sure to follow for more Excel tips. Try these 3 drag and drop tricks to level up your Excel skills. First, to move a column, select the entire column, hold Shift, and drag and drop it to where you want it. Second, to duplicate rows, select a few rows, hold Ctrl, and drag and drop them to copy the data. Lastly, to duplicate a tab, hold Ctrl, and drag and drop the tab to instantly create a duplicate. Make sure to follow for more Excel tips. Stop entering your data sheet by sheet. Here's a quick way to do it. First, right-click any sheet tab and select all sheets. This will group them together. Next, type your data in the active sheet. For example, I'm adding my monthly expenses here. Once you type it in one sheet, all the grouped sheets will now have the same entries. Make sure to follow for more Excel tips. Here's how to create a chart in seconds with these 2 Excel shortcuts. First, highlight the data you want in your chart, then press Alt F1. A chart will instantly appear in your sheet. Next, if you want to add more data to your chart, highlight the additional column. Press Ctrl+C, click the chart, and then press Ctrl+V. The chart updates automatically. Make sure to follow for more Excel tips. Here's how you can create an interactive button to track inventory in Excel. First, go to Developer, click Insert, choose Spin button under Form Controls, and place it on your sheet. Next, right-click the Spin button, select Format Control, and in the dialog box, you'll see options for values and incremental change. You can customize these, but for now we'll just set the incremental value to 1. And link it to the cell where your data will go, then hit OK. Now, just click the up button to increase the value or the down button to decrease it. Make sure to follow for more Excel tips. Here's how you can create an interactive button to track inventory in Excel. First, go to Developer, click Insert, choose Spin button under Form Controls, and place it on your sheet. Next, right-click the Spin button, select Format Control, and in the dialog box, you'll see options for values and incremental change. You can customize these, but for now we'll just set the incremental value to 1. And link it to the cell where your data will go, then hit OK. Now, just click the up button to increase the value or the down button to decrease it. Make sure to follow for more Excel tips. Here are 4 Excel tricks every beginner should know. First, if you need new row, select your row and hit Ctrl+Shift+2. Insert one instantly and as many as you need. Second, if you want to remove extra rows, Simply click on that row and press Ctrl- to delete it in a snap. Third, use Control Space to quickly select an entire column. And lastly, if you want to select the whole row instead, just press Shift Space. Make sure to follow for more Excel tips. Let me show you how you can get more than one line of text each cell. Click into the cell where you want to add a new line. Then go to the formula bar and expand it for more space to input your text. At the end of your text, press Alt-Enter. Now a new line is added and you can input multiple lines of text all in the same cell. Make sure to follow for more Excel tips. Here are 3 formatting tricks in Excel to save time. First, use Ctrl-1 to instantly open the Format Cells dialog box and access all your options. For example, change the font fill to yellow and make it bold. Once the formatting is set, here's trick number 2. Hit F4 to quickly apply the same formatting to other cells. For trick number 3, to clear the formatting, press Alt-EF. Your formatting is gone. Make sure to follow for more Excel tips. Here are 3 formatting tricks in Excel to save time. First, use Ctrl-1 to instantly open the Format Cells dialog box and access all your options. For example, change the font fill to yellow and make it bold. Once the formatting is set, here's trick number 2. Hit F4 to quickly apply the same formatting to other cells. For trick number 3, to clear the formatting, press Alt-EF. Your formatting is gone. Make sure to follow for more Excel tips. Stop manually repeating the same formatting steps in Excel. Do this instead. Change the formatting you need, like filling a cell with color. Then click on the next cell and press F4 to copy the style. Now, adjust the font size in one cell. Want the same size elsewhere? Select a cell and press F4. Need to tweak row height. Do it once, then press F4 to repeat it on the next row. It even works for text alignment. Format cell, then press F4 to copy the style. Make sure to follow for more Excel tips. Stop wasting time manually combining text in Excel. Here's a faster way. First, combine your text by typing it into a single cell. Then simply press Ctrl-E. Flash Fill completes the rest, following the pattern you started. Make sure to follow for more Excel tips. You have to stop filtering your data like this. Try this instead. First, make sure your data has headers for each filter category. Type the filter function. Then choose the range of data to filter and press F4 to lock the cells. Type a comma, select the criteria range and press F4 again to lock it. Type =, and click the criteria cell where you'll enter the filter value. Now just drag it to the right and you're done. Make sure to follow for more Excel tips. Stop deleting line breaks manually in Excel. Instead, try this. First, press Ctrl-A to select all your data. Then press Ctrl-H to open the Find and Replace tool. In the Find What box, press Ctrl-J. It may look blank, but that's your line break. Leave the Replace with box empty, or add a single space to separate your data. Then hit Replace All, click OK, and close the Find and Replace window. Adjust your column and row widths. Is needed to tidy everything up. Make sure to follow for more Excel tips. Stop wasting time searching through large databases for specific data. Here's a faster way. First, set up drop-down list for the data you want to search. Go to Data, select Data Validation, choose List. Select the cells with your options and hit OK. Now your drop-down list is ready to use. Next, enter the digest function. Select your database and press F4 to lock it. Then type a comma, choose the field, the column to retrieve data. From type, comma, and finally set your criteria to define your search condition. Pressing F4 again to lock your criteria cell. This will instantly return the value that matches your criteria, saving you time and effort when working with large data sets. Make sure to follow for more Excel tips. Stop summarizing your data the slow way. Here's a faster method with Excel. Select your data range, go to the Insert tab and click Pivot Table. Pick location, either new or existing sheet, and click OK. Now just drag fields into the rows, columns and values areas, and you'll instantly see totals appear in your pivot table. You can even edit the header titles for better clarity. Need adjustments? Simply move the fields around and your pivot table updates automatically. Make sure to follow for more Excel tips. Stop filtering manually by clicking the filter button every time. Try this shortcut. Just select any cell in your data. Press Ctrl-Shift-L and filters instantly appear on each column header. Now just click any filter icon to refine your data or press Ctrl-Shift-L again to remove them. Make sure to follow for more Excel tips. You're looking to split text into columns. Don't do it the hard way. Here's how. Type the text split function. Add your cell reference, a comma, and choose your delimiter, a character that separates each part of your text. Then just hit enter and Excel splits the text into columns instantly. Make sure to follow for more Excel tips. Stop wasting time scrolling through endless rows to find your data. Here's a faster way. Click on the range of cells you want quick access to. Then head to the top left corner where the name box is. Type in a name and hit enter. Now you can easily reference that named range by typing equals followed by the name you created. Plus, by clicking the name in the name box, you'll jump directly to the corresponding cell, making it a breeze to navigate large spreadsheets. Press Ctrl F3 if you want to manage all your named ranges. Make sure to follow for more Excel tips. Are you sick of manually tracking your inventory like this in Excel? Do this instead. Use the filter function. Select your data range, then the quantity column. For in-stock items, type greater than 0, and for out of stock, switch it equals 0. The formula instantly filters your list. Now, every time you update your inventory, the in-stock and out-of-stock lists will update automatically. Make sure to follow for more Excel tips. Are you tired of manually splitting text like this in Excel? Here's a faster way. Select the column with your text by clicking the cell and pressing Ctrl-Shift-Down arrow. Then go to the Data tab and click Text to Columns. Click Next, uncheck tab, select Other and press Ctrl-J to use line breaks as the separator. Hit Finish, and your text is split into columns. Make sure to follow for more Excel tips. You need to stop using equals sum like this. You're wasting time. Instead, just highlight all your numbers, hit Alt and the equals key and boom. Everything summed up instantly, no typing, no hassle. Make sure to follow for more Excel tips. You have to stop creating borders in Excel like this. It's so slow. Instead, just highlight the area you want. Then go to Conditional Formatting and select New Rule. Now you want to click here before selecting your first cell and clicking F4 on your keyboard twice. Then go to Format, Border and select Outline. Now just click OK twice and you're all set. Comment free down below and I'll send you my free shortcut guide for Excel. Stop doing this when working in Excel, it's so slow and boring. Instead, type out 1, then hit Alt-5 on your keyboard. Then select Columns and your limit and you're done. Comment free down below and I'll send you my free shortcut guide. You have to stop deleting blank spaces in Excel like this. You keep wasting so much time. Instead, just hit Ctrl-A, then Ctrl-H and go to this box. Type the tilde sign and a space, then hit Replace All and you're done. Make sure to follow for more Excel tutorials. I caught the new intern trying to fill in blank cells in Excel like this. So I showed him a trick. First hit Ctrl-A, then Ctrl-G and click on Special. Now check off blanks and hit OK. Type in this simple formula and lastly hit Ctrl-Enter. Now the whole table is filled in and you look like a pro. Follow for more helpful Excel tutorials. You have to stop condensing data like this in Excel. Instead, let's highlight the dates at the top and go up to the toolbar and select Angle Counterclockwise. Now let's auto-fit the data by clicking once here and twice here. Well done, and make sure to save this video to come back to it later. Stop showcasing bars like this in Excel. It looks terrible. Instead, let's use the repeat function. Then choose the pipe symbol before selecting our percentage column and multiplying it by 100. Excellent.
And now grab the bottom right corner and drag down.
Then let's go up to the toolbar and increase our font size before changing our font to Playbill.
And Curated.
Make sure to follow for more Excel tutorials like these. 3 must-know Excel tips in 50 seconds. First, stop using equal sum like this. You're wasting time. Instead, you can simply select the cell right here and use the Alt equal shortcut. Even better, you can select all these tables while holding down the Shift key, and then use the Alt equal shortcut like this. Amazing! Now, if you ever want to separate values from one column into multiple columns, don't do it manually. Instead, simply write the first value, and then use the Ctrl-E shortcut to automatically fill the rest. You're saving so much time. Third, don't clean up messy tables manually. Don't be a noobro. Instead, just click somewhere in the table, and then click Alt-O-A, and now select the table you want to use. I think this one looks nice. Save this video and follow for more helpful tutorials. Stop using this, do this instead. Let's say we have a table with first and last names, and we need to combine them into one column. Instead of manually typing each name, just do this. First, select the cell where you want the combined name. Type equals text join, open parenthesis. Then in codes type your delimiter, which is a space type, another quote and another 2 commas. Select the 2 cells with the first and last names. Close the formula, press enter, and the combined name appears. Now, double-click the fill handle to apply it to the entire column, and that's it. Want to master more Excel tips like this? Comment Excel. And I'll DM you Shortcuts cheat sheet. Excel shortcuts you didn't know existed. Shortcut number 1. Transferring an entire column. Let's say you need to move the representative column to another location. Click the column header, press and hold Shift. Then left-click and drag the edge of the selected column to where you want it. Release the mouse and it's done. Shortcut number 2. Inserting multiple rows between data. Click the row number where you want to insert rows, press and hold Shift, then left-click and drag down to select the number of rows you want to add. Release the mouse and Excel will create blank rows in the selected area. Shortcut number 3. Duplicating a sheet. To make a copy of a sheet, hold down Ctrl, then click and drag the Sheet tab to the new sheet icon. Release, and you've got a duplicate sheet. That's it. For more Excel efficiency hacks, follow me. Stop using this, do this instead. Let's say you have table with asterisks scattered across the data and you need to remove them. Instead of manually deleting each one, just do this. Click any cell in the table, press Ctrl+H to open the Find and Replace dialog box. In the Find What Field type ~*. Leave the Replace with field blank and click Replace All. Excel will tell you how many changes were made. Click OK, close the dialog box and your table is cleaned up. That's it. If you want to improve your Excel skills, just follow me. Stop manually doing this in Excel. Let's say we have table of data and we need to insert a row in every other row. Here's how to do it faster. First, go to the last column of your first row and type 1. Hit enter, then type 2. Select both numbers. Double-click the fill handle and Excel will autofill sequence of numbers down to the last row. Next, while the sequence is selected, press Ctrl+C to copy it and paste it into the column next to where the sequence ends. Now, click on the first one in the sequence. Press Alt+A+S+A and Excel will insert a blank row after every row in your table. Finally, delete the number sequence you created and that's it. If you want to improve your Excel efficiency, just follow me. Stop using this in Excel. Let's say you have a list of names and units sold all in one messy cell. Instead of manually typing it out, here's what you do. Click on the first cell under the name column and type equals text split open parenthesis. Then, select the cell containing your list, type a comma, and add your delimiters. For this example, we'll use hyphen and comma in quotes separated by commas. Close the formula, hit enter, and Excel instantly splits the data into names and units sold. Now, your list is sorted and ready to use. That's it. If you want to improve your Excel skills, just follow me. 99% of Excel users don't know how to use this, so let me show you how to use it. Let's say we have table with products, checkboxes, and a progress column. Instead of manually updating progress, here's how you can automate it. First, click on the first cell in the progress column and type equals. Repeat open parenthesis pipe, close parenthesis, comma count if open parenthesis. Then select the row of checkboxes for that product. Type a comma, true, close the parentheses and multiply. By 10, close off the formula and hit enter. Next, double-click the fill handle to copy the formula down the column. Finally, select the entire progress column, change the font to stencil, and you're done. Now, every time you tick a checkbox, the progress bar updates automatically. That's it. Want to master more Excel tips like this? Just follow me. Stop manually doing this in Excel. Let's say you have an employee form and you want to add fixed underlines for each field. Manually typing them takes forever. So here's what you do instead. First, select the entire column where you want the underlines. Then press Ctrl+1 to open the Format Cells dialog box. Click on Custom and in the Type field, enter at underscore, click OK, and that's it. Now every row will have fixed underline that adjusts perfectly as you enter data. That's it. If you want to learn more time-saving Excel tips that are just as good as this one, just follow me. Stop using this. Do this instead. Let's say we have table with columns for first name, last name, department, and PTO dates, and we need to add data quickly. Instead of typing everything manually, do this first. Right-click on the Quick Access toolbar and select Customize Quick Access Toolbar. When the Excel Options window pops up, change Popular Commands to All Commands, scroll down, find Form, click Add and hit OK. Now you'll see the Form button added to your toolbar. Next, click the Form button. If Excel asks for column labels, just click OK. The Form window will appear letting you input your data. Type your values, first name, last name, department and PTO dates, and hit Enter. The data will instantly populate into your table, no extra steps needed. And that's it, fast, simple, and way more efficient. Want more Excel tips to save time and impress your boss? Just follow me. Here's an insane time-saving Excel shortcut that most people don't know. Alright, let's set up to-do list with checkboxes to keep track of tasks. First, highlight the cells where you want the checkboxes. Go to the Insert tab, click checkbox and add them to your list. Count completed tasks. Type this formula in a blank cell equals count of C6 to C17 to true. This counts all the checked boxes under the status column. For the remaining tasks, use this formula, count AC6 to C17 C19. This subtracts completed tasks from the total. Now let's make it visual. Highlight your list, go to Home. Click Conditional Formatting and choose New Rule. Select Use a Formula and type equals C6 equals true. Set your formatting like strike through and a color. Click OK and you're done. That's it. Your to-do list is now interactive and tracks your progress effortlessly. 10-second Excel hacks that will make your job easier. Let's say you have some data you want to hide. First, highlight the cells you want to hide, then press Ctrl+1 to open the Format Cells window. Under the Custom category, type semicolon, semicolon, semicolon in the Type field and click OK. Just like that, the data is hidden but still exists in the cells. Now let's add some text to your data. Highlight the cells you want to format, press Ctrl+1 and go to Custom and the Type field, enter 0.0 million and hit OK. The numbers in your table will now display as millions. That's it. 2 quick tricks to level up your Excel formatting. Want to learn more time-saving Excel tips like this one? Just follow me. Stop manually doing this in Excel. Let's say you need to fill out weekdays for data set like this. Instead of manually typing them one by one, just do this. First, type the starting date in the first blank cell, then press Ctrl+5 to open the Series prompt box. In the dialog box, select columns under Series in and choose Weekday under Date Unit. Finally, set your stop date, click OK, and watch as Excel autofills your weekdays perfectly. That's it. Frustrated by how much time you waste in Excel? Just follow me. 99% of Excel users don't know how to use this, so let me show you how to use it. Method 1. VLOOKUP. Let's say you need to find the sales rep for a specific reference number. On a blank cell, type equals VLOOKUP. Click the reference number as your lookup value. Type a comma, highlight the entire table, type another comma. And then type 2 for the column index, add another comma. Type false for exact match. Close it off and press enter. That's it.
VLOOKUP.
The value from the column to the right method to aid lookup now. Let's look up value in a row. A blank cell, type equals HLOOKUP open. Parenthesis, click the reference number, type a comma, highlight the entire table. Type another comma and type 2 for the row index, add another comma, type false for exact match, close it off and press enter. HLOOKUP retrieves the corresponding value below your lookup value method THXLOOKUP. Finally, let's look up value across arrays. A blank cell, type equals lookup. Click the reference number, highlight the first column as your lookup array. Type a comma, highlight the second column as your return array. Close it off and press enter. XLOOKUP simplifies finding matches in any direction. That's it. Stop using this. Do this instead. Let's say you have a table with dates and you need to split it into months, days, and years. Instead of manually typing each one, just do this. In the first blank cell under month, type equals text left parenthesis. Click the first date, type, comma, right parenthesis and hit enter. This will give you the full month name. Under day, type equals text. Open parenthesis. Click the same date, type close parenthesis DDD and hit enter. This will give you the day of the week. For year, type equals text, open parenthesis, close parenthesis. Click the date again, type comma, quote YYYYY quote, and hit enter to extract the year. Highlight all 3 cells. Double-click the fill handle to apply it to the rest of the table, and that's it. Follow for more. Here's an insane time-saving Excel shortcut that most people don't know. Let's say you're dealing with a table that has error values. Here's how to handle them in 2 easy ways. Method 1. Press Ctrl+G to open the Go to dialog box. Click Special and select Formulas, unchecking all except errors. Press OK. Now type 0 as the replacement value, and press Ctrl+ Enter to update all errors at once. Method 2. Wrap your formula with IFER. For example, type equals IFER, C4 divided by D4. 0, where 0 is your replacement value. Press Enter and double-click the fill handle to apply it across the column. That's it. 2 quick ways to replace errors in Excel.